Yes. Hello students. Let us back to our lesson, that is components of food. As you all know that we have studied about carbohydrates in previous session. As you all know that if you want to check the presence of carbohydrates in any food items, for that we have seen one activity, right? So I hope you all understood how to check whether there is a presence of carbohydrate in any given food item or not. Right? So let me show you one more activity so that you can understand it better. So let us have a look on this given video.
First, we need to prepare a dilute solution of iodine. To prepare this solution, we will take a test tube and fill half of its part with water. Now, we put few drops of tincture iodine in it and mix it well. The dilute solution of iodine is ready for the test. To carry out the test, we will take small quantity of food item in a glass bowl. With the help of dropper, we will put 2 to 3 drops of dilute iodine solution to it. If the color of the food turns blue-black, then it means that food contains starch. However, if blue-black color is not observed, then it means that food does not contain starch. You will find that the food such as sweet potato, papaya, mango, food grains like wheat, rice, corn contain starch. Now we will understand.
Yes students. So I hope everyone understood how to check whether there is a presence of carbohydrate in given food item or not. Alright, let us move on to the further nutritious food, that is fats. So fat is also one of the important nutrient of food. So here you can see fat will also give us large amount of energy and which releases twice energy, and that is released by same quantity of carbohydrate, right? That means if a carbohydrate releases 1 gram of energy, then fat will releases twice of that energy. So here you can see fat will also provide us energy. And one more important thing is that fat is of two types, that is saturated fat and one more unsaturated fat. Okay, and here as compared to carbohydrate with a fat, fat will provide us higher amount of energy. Okay, so here fat will provide us higher amount of energy than what? Carbohydrate. And here we can divide fat into two types, that is animal fats and vegetable oils. That means we are getting fat from both animal as well as vegetables, right? Here you can see some animal fats like butter, ghee, lard, tallow and etc. And when we talk about vegetable oils, that will provide us fats from seeds such as soybean, sunflower oil, corn, peanuts, right? So these are what? Some examples of animal fats and the fats which we are getting from vegetables, right? And here I'll show you some of examples of fats other than this. Okay. Okay, here you can see some of examples of food items which will provide us fats. Examples such as meat, oil, ghee, nuts, cheese, fish, milk and even egg, that also contains lots of fat. So these are what? Some food items which are very rich in fat and these food items are the sources of fats. Alright, and one more important thing is that when you eat fat too much, that time what happens, it will be very harmful for your body. Excess of fats lead obesity. Okay, so when you have fat too much, that means the food items which contains lots of fat, when you have it as a food, it will cause you harm for your bodies. It will cause you obesity. Okay, so you should not have excess of food items which contains fat. So it may cause you some of what you call it as a it will cause diseases, right, like obesity. So though fats are essential for our body, but eating too much food items in fats, that can be a very harmful. So excess body fats lead to a condition called obesity, and obesity may also lead to heart diseases. Here you can see, and obesity can also lead what? Heart diseases. So make sure that no one should have a food items which contains large amount of fats. So this is all about fat, and everyone should remember the food items which are rich in fats and even some diseases which are caused by eating too much of these nutrients. Alright, let us move on to the next nutrient, that is proteins. Okay, you know that protein is a very important for all human beings, or we can say it is very important for all living organisms, because proteins are needed by our body for muscle building, for repairing worn out tissues, and our muscles, organs, they are mainly made up of proteins.